It's every parent's worst nightmare, finding out their child's been in an accident. Tonight, we tell you the story of Reilly Shellenbarger, who has turned that nightmare into nothing short of a miracle. The visuals are startling. The phone call, even worse.
He made that call back, and I heard Tracy crying in the background saying he was in an accident, didn't know where, and my heart dropped. And it was that gut feeling you get as a parent that you know it was something that it wasn't right, it was bad.
Scott and Tracy's son Reilly had been in a car crash, heading to a friend's cabin near Traverse City on July 5th. He was hit by a semi-truck at an intersection. He was flown to DeVos Children's Hospital in Grand Rapids, where upon arrival, the surgeon told Scott, "I've got to go save him."
All your feelings are racing that, is he gonna be alive when you get there? What kind of shape is he in? Is it bad? Nobody knew anything.
As Reilly worked to pull through, he lay unconscious for 7 days in the hospital bed. They told his parents that he could hear them, so they spoke.
We love you, and you hang in there. And you hang in there, you do your thing, we'll do our thing. And we got your back.
On the 10th day after the accident, they sent Reilly to Mary Free Bed Rehabilitation Hospital in Grand Rapids, where he started with a feeding tube, but quickly started to become himself again. The doctors seeing his motivation to get better.
That internal drive means a lot. When you get that internal drive from a patient, you know, okay, this one's really given all their effort, they're gonna get there. They're gonna get there. It's just, let's see what time we have to do it in.
A track and cross-country star, Reilly's life is all about time. And just 2 months later, aside from the helmet protecting his brain, Reilly's moving at an unbelievable pace.
In the next couple months, I'll be more like myself. Because when I had the accident, I lost my filter. But through the couple months, I've almost got pretty much all the way back. Yeah. And it's almost completely back. And so in a few more months, I think I should be close to 100%.
As he becomes more and more like Reilly again, the competitive athlete with a sharp sense of humor.
Hey, you try and do it on one leg.
He's hoping to get his memories back as well.
And I can't remember a lot of it. I can't remember my Easter, I can't remember my Christmas. Let's see, I can't remember my tracks. I can remember a little bit, but not most of it. I can't remember my track season. I can't remember anything about my soccer season.
His comprehensive therapy at Mary Free Bed is helping regain those memories, and he's getting a little help from something else too.
My brain loves the taste of chocolate.
I'm not sure if a doctor prescribed that or not, but from start to finish, those physicians have brought Reilly back to life, just 2 months after he almost lost it.
But he has done an amazing recovery. He is what we hope for all of the kids.
It's absolutely feels like a miracle that Reilly's back, and he's back more than ever because he is so positive and so motivated. It motivates ourselves, even to the degree that he is.
On Fox 66 News at 10, we showed you just how far Reilly's come since his car crash nearly took his life back in July. Now we'll show you how he's done it. Top runner in the state, Reilly Shellenbarger had big plans for his junior year before the car crash that nearly took his life.
I made it to states that year. Was excited for this year because I was going to do even better, but plans got canceled.
Instead of running, his days consist of hours of therapy at Mary Free Bed Rehabilitation Hospital in Grand Rapids. On this day, it starts in the pool.
In the pool, we definitely want to work on his endurance, and he is a runner, so being in the pool takes off a lot of his body weight, so he's able to work on those things in the water. With the poly spot that we did a little balance activity, so I like to disguise his therapy with play, one of the best parts of being a rec therapist.
That play continues upstairs with physical therapy, which he continues to attack with a definite competitiveness. Why?
Getting back into sports and breaking my dad's track record. That's a big motivator.
To hear your kid after seeing him lay the way he was and now say, you know what, I'm going to beat your record, Dad. I couldn't be more happy, and I hope he does.
Reilly wants to prove that he hasn't lost a step, returning not only to his competition, but to his AP classes, marching band, everything he did before the accident. In addition to the physical rehab, he's also working on visual tracking and multitasking here. This is called Dynavision. It's a training advice for visual and motor skills. This is something that college programs use for their athletes, and right now he's using it to get stronger as a whole.
So some of this is double for him. So we're trying to work on like this higher level eye-hand coordination.
Like every day it seems like just something new just clicks. I'm like, oh yeah.
And thanks to that team at Mary Free Bed, he's come a long way since July.
The first time we got in the pool with me, he did 11 laps. And then the second time he did 17. And then today he did 18. So he's definitely showing a lot of improvement.
Our main job is to help him go from where he was struggling to even stay alive, and now that we know he's alive, now we have to help him get up to be back to the Reilly that he was prior to all this.
He may not remember the accident, but it's given him a challenge he'll learn from the rest of his life, preparing him for the ups and downs.
It's been a big help because it helped prepare me for a lot of emotional pain or just regular straight pain, physical pain.
One thing we've learned about this is that, sometimes you think you're strong. I had to take care of my parents before this for 4 months in the nursing home and hospitals, and I thought I was strong. And you never know how strong you are until the only choice you have is to be strong. And that's the only choice we had, and he went down. And it's been an amazing journey, and he's made a heck of a comeback.
2 months ago, Reilly lay unconscious in a hospital bed. Today, he's making jokes while doing a workout. The only question is, who will he inspire tomorrow? That's why Reilly Shellenbarger is on the path to greatness. Yeah, and just a little extra for you guys. I gave that Dynavision, which you saw him do, a try too. It wasn't easy. I posted this on my Facebook page. You can find out because he's so competitive. Reilly, if you're watching, you know who won. Find out if I could beat Reilly or not. It's kind of fun to see. If you know anybody else who's on the path to greatness, let us know. Find me on social media or Twitter. That last image, Bill, was one of my favorites with one of the younger patients at the hospital looking up at Reilly, like looking up to him as almost a big brother there.
The rhetorical question, who's he going to inspire? Well, he's inspired us already. Quick question for you, Tom. I notice he's wearing a helmet.
Yeah, he had the plate removed, part of his skull actually removed, so that's to protect his brain at this point. He's actually having that surgery on Monday to put it back in. He won't need a helmet anymore after that, so they're saying after that he'd be pretty good to go. But obviously you can see he's still, despite not having that part of his head, he's still doing so well, which is amazing. And tomorrow night during the NBC 25 News at 6, we're going to be live with Reilly on the field at Goodrich.
Awesome.
He's an honorary captain for their game tomorrow against Lake Fenton, so make sure to tune in for that.
Go get him, Reilly. We'll be back with more in a moment.